Have you ever felt awkward in social situations and wished you could magically turn into a social butterfly? Well, you've clicked on the right video. Today, I am going from awkward to awesome with some super simple tips to sharpen your social skills. If you've ever wanted to walk into a room and own it, or just feel more confident chatting with new people, stick around. Because by the end of this video, you will have the tools you need to transform your social game. Hi, I'm Silke. If you are new to my channel, I'm a psychologist and life coach, and I make videos for handling typical social interactions. Let's dive in and get you shining. We'll start with what's close to my heart: social interactions. For many of us, navigating social settings can feel a bit like walking a tightrope. Trust me, I've been there. I remember attending a networking event for the first time and feeling like a fish out of water. My mind was racing with thoughts like, what if I say something silly? Or what if I can't find anything to talk about? Well, these feelings are more common than you might think, and they can turn even the most casual gatherings into nerve-wracking experiences. But here's the good news. With the right strategies and mindset, anyone can transition from feeling awkward to being socially adept. This journey toward social confidence isn't about changing who you are. It's about embracing who you are and learning how to express that. Social confidence is not an innate trait that some lucky people are born with. It's actually a skill that can be developed over time, much like learning to ride a bike or play an instrument. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, expressing yourself and engaging with others without the looming fear of judgment. I remember reading an insightful piece from Zen Habits that really resonated with me. It talked about the importance of starting small, and I found this approach incredibly helpful. Think of it as dipping your toes into the water before diving in. Begin with small interactions like introducing yourself to someone new or striking up a conversation with a colleague. These small steps can gradually build your confidence. I started practicing this by simply saying hello to neighbors I hadn't spoken to before. Over time, these little interactions helped me feel more at ease, and they laid the groundwork for more meaningful connections. It's also crucial to remember that everyone experiences moments of self-doubt. Even the most outgoing individuals have had their fair share of awkward encounters. The key is not to shy away from these moments, but to learn from them. I once attended a party where I accidentally spilled a drink on myself right in front of everyone. At first, I was mortified, but then I realized that these moments of vulnerability can actually be endearing. They make us human, and they offer genuine opportunities for connection. Laughing it off and sharing a self-depreciating joke helped me bond with others who had been in similar situations. Another technique I find useful is to genuinely listen and show interest in others. People love to talk about themselves, and showing curiosity about their lives can create a comfortable atmosphere. I often start by asking open-ended questions, which encourages others to share more about themselves. It's amazing how much you can learn from simply being an active listener. Remember, building social confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. Celebrate the small victories, like striking up a conversation with someone new or speaking up in a group discussion. These achievements, no matter how minor they may seem, are significant milestones on your path to becoming more socially confident. So, if you're feeling a bit awkward or unsure in social situations, know that you are not alone. Embrace these feelings as part of your growth process. With practice, patience, and a dash of courage, you can transform your social skills and feel more at ease in any setting. Let's talk about something that we often overlook but is incredibly powerful: body language. It's fascinating how our bodies can communicate so much, sometimes even before we say a single word. I've seen it time and time again in my work as a psychologist and life coach. Your posture, eye contact, and gestures can all project a sense of confidence and openness that invites positive interactions. Let's start with posture. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a room and immediately noticed how people carry themselves. A good posture isn't just about standing straight because your mom told you so. It's about projecting confidence. When you stand tall, it sends a message that you're self assured and that you're approachable. I remember when I was presenting at a conference a few years ago. I was nervous, but I consciously focused on maintaining an upright posture. Not only did I make a great presentation, it made me feel more confident, but it also made others perceive me as more credible and engaging. Eye contact is another crucial element. There's a lot of power in meeting someone's gaze. It shows that you are present and genuinely interested in the conversation. In my early career, I used to struggle with maintaining eye contact, especially when I was nervous. But once I started practicing it more intentionally, I noticed a significant shift in how people responded to me. They were more open, more willing to share, and I felt a deeper connection with them. It's like saying, I see you and I'm here with you in this moment. That's a powerful thing. And then there are gestures, open gestures, like keeping your hands visible and using them to emphasize points, can make a world of difference. They convey that you're open and willing to engage with others. I once had a client who was incredibly talented but struggled with connecting with others during presentations. We worked on using more open gestures, and it was amazing to see the transformation. Not only did it make him feel more at ease, but it also made his audience more receptive and engaged. Remember, your body language is a tool you can use to enhance your interactions. An open posture, sincere eye contact, and welcoming gestures invite others in, creating an environment of trust and positivity. So, next time you're in a social setting, be mindful of what your body is saying. It's a subtle yet powerful way to communicate confidence and openness. And with a bit of practice, it can become second nature. Keep experimenting with it, and you will see the difference it makes in your connections with others. All right, let's dive into something that I think can really change your everyday interactions, enhancing your social skills. It's like learning a new language. It takes time, practice, and a bit of courage, but the rewards are so worth it. I remember when I first started out in my career as a psychologist and life coach. I was filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness, but I knew that improving my social skills would be key to building strong relationships with my clients and with my colleagues. One of the most practical tips I can share is to engage actively. This might sound simple, but it's all about starting with small conversations. You know, those little chats with your barista or a casual conversation with a neighbor. It's amazing how asking open-ended questions can lead to deeper connections. I had an experience where I was at a networking event, and instead of sticking to the usual what do you do questions, I asked someone, what project are you most excited about right now? That simple shift opened up a floodgate of conversation and genuine interest. Joining social groups is another fantastic way to enhance your social skills. I can't emphasize enough how joining clubs or groups can align with your interests, and they can provide a comfortable environment to practice. Whether it's a book club, a hiking group, or a cooking class, being surrounded by people who share similar passions makes it easier to strike up conversations and build connections. I once joined a local yoga group, not just for the exercise, but for the chance to meet new people. It was such a supportive space that it naturally encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone. And here's a golden nugget. practice regularly. Like any other skill, be it playing the piano or learning to cook, social skills improve with practice. The more you put yourself in social situations, the more comfortable you'll become. I vividly remember feeling anxious at large gatherings, but over time, by attending more events and pushing myself to talk to new people, that anxiety started to fade. It's like building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. One personal example that comes to mind is when I volunteered for a local charity event. Initially, I felt out of my element, surrounded by strangers. But by actively engaging in conversations and participating in group activities, I not only improved my social skills, but also made lasting friendships. Volunteering is a great way to practice because it naturally brings people together with a shared purpose, making it easier to connect. So, if you are looking to enhance your social skills, start with these practical steps. Engage actively in conversations, join social groups that excite you, and practice regularly. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to learn and grow. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You might just surprise yourself with the connections you make and the confidence you build. Keep at it, and soon you'll find yourself navigating social situations with ease and joy. In conclusion, transforming your social skills from awkward to awesome is a journey that requires patience, practice, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. By implementing these strategies, you can build confidence and you can create meaningful connections. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity for growth, so embrace the challenge and watch your social skills flourish. All right, I hope you found this video helpful. Perhaps you will also like my other videos and shorts about communication here on YouTube. You'll find all the links to those videos in the description. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you won't miss any of my future new videos. If you subscribe to my channel, it's a free way to support me and it helps me make more helpful content for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.